Guys, welcome back to A Step Above. As you can see, we got another one. I found this absolutely stunning navy dinner jacket by Hickey Freeman. This is a vintage model. It was custom made for another gentleman. I happened to fit his measurements. We're gonna talk about the color, the lapels, all the construction of the suit, and we're gonna discuss some of the history of Bamberger, which was a retail giant back in the early 19th century. We're also going to talk about the alterations that we need to get done with this model. So if this is a video you're interested in, I would definitely stay tuned. This is a beautiful navy dinner jacket. As you can see, the shawl lapels, the color on the lapels are darker. It's darker than the actual material on the dinner jacket. This is super fine worsted wool. It didn't have a super number, but just the softness of this wool. It is very fine, very, very thin fabric. Thin in the sense of its fineness, not necessarily thin as in a cheap material. As you can see, dust right here. As you can see, these are satin lapels, and it's a shawl, goes from the back around to the front, so there's no notch or peak. Beautiful, deep navy shawl lapels. Just absolutely brings this garment together. This was such a fantastic piece that I found, and I don't have a tuxedo or dinner jacket in my collection, and I knew this was more of the final piece that I needed. So I searched the internet far and wide just to see what I can find, and I found this beautiful model. Again, the color is navy with a deep navy satin shawl lapels. This garment is phenomenal. I can't wait to show you guys what the alterations look like. As you can see, it is a one-button garment with tuxedos or dinner jackets. Let me specify. If it's a double-breasted, I'm not talking about that. But more of a tuxedo jacket or with notch lapels or peak lapels, historically you want to have one button. Now, functioning sleeves, that's a different thing. This garment, it only has two buttons on these sleeves, which is, I have a tweed suit that has two buttons on the sleeves, but both of them are functional. These ones are not. But a one button with deep navy buttons, just to pick up the tones, not only in the suit, but also just in the lapel, the shawl lapel, to pick up the tones in there so everything harmonizes well. This garment, it's quarter line. What I mean by that, the lining only goes to the shoulders. The shoulders and the inside the sleeves. Because if you didn't have a lining in your sleeves, then it may be difficult to have a nice drape on the sleeves just because the fabric could get caught in your shirt. So quarter lined in the sleeves. The back is completely unlined. It's also a ventless suit jacket or dinner jacket, if you will. With tuxedos or dinner jackets, many dinner jackets have no vents. Yes, if you get a bespoke or custom-made garment, you can get single vent or a double vent. But the history of dinner jackets and tuxedos is that they're ventless or they have tails. But we'll get into that in a later video. This garment, quarter line, ventless in the back, just to give you the most aesthetically pleasing form fit of a jacket. With the ventless from your hips to the width of your back, it gives you that nice V taper. Again, it's something that's very masculine. And with all of my suits or jackets, I want to make sure that I get the waist suppressed a little more, just so it gives me that nice V shape in the back. How do you wear a dinner jacket? Like a tuxedo, you want to ensure that you have black tuxedo trousers with the satin stripes running down. Something like this. Could you wear this dinner jacket with, I have a pair of light gray flannel trousers. Could you wear this? You absolutely could. Black shoes, light flannel trousers. Not necessarily a button-up shirt, but maybe a French placket that covers the buttons. Silk, black tie, you'll be ready to go. You can call it black tie creative, if you will. So there's multiple ways you can wear a dinner jacket, but the formality scale, if you want to keep it as formal as you could, black trousers, satin stripe running down the side, of course, white pocket square, black silk tie, French placket, or studs that you would wear in a tuxedo, black shoes, black over-the-calf dress socks. You'll be good to go for the evening. If you're doing creative, or if you're going to a residential gathering, party, whatever you want to call it, you could wear something like this with just a black tie, black shoes. It's a little more casual. Most likely you will be the best dressed person there, but there's many ways you can wear a dinner jacket to bring down the formality of it. Me personally, I think if you're gonna wear a beautiful dinner jacket, you might as well have the entire uniform, if you will, from the shoes, the trousers, the bow tie, studs, or French placket, that really doesn't matter. White pocket square, and you'll be ready to go. Let's talk about the alterations. As you can see, I need to get the waist suppressed. And what I mean by that, taken in so it gives me that nice V taper that's very aesthetically pleasing. The sleeves, I'm not sure about the sleeves. It shows about 1/4 of an inch on each side. I know my right arm's slightly longer than my left arm, but I can't tell the difference on the video or when I look in the mirror. Maybe you guys can help me out with that. Other than that, one more thing. The collar in the back, just like with many of my sport jackets or suits, I have this weird collar roll thing, so I have to get that straightened out. So the waist, the collar roll, and potentially the sleeves. Other than that, this garment will be ready to go. And this is going to be a series, since I don't have all of the pieces necessary for a tuxedo or dinner jacket. This will be part 1. This is going to be a 3-part series, and slowly I'll go through the process of getting each piece, just so you guys can see what the final garment looks like, from the trousers to the dress shirt. We're not going to have studs. We're just going to have a French placket, which covers the buttons, the black tie, and any other set. Oh, one more. The black over-the-calf dress socks. We'll go through the process of getting all that, and once we have all the pieces and we put it together, we will find an event to wear this beautiful dinner jacket, tuxedo, however you want to call it. We'll find an event we can wear it to. Bamberg & Co. was founded in 1892 in Newark, New Jersey. At that time, New Jersey was the 4th largest city in America. Several gentlemen decided to go on their own and curate their own retail giant to compete with the multiple ones such as Macy's around the country. This retail giant had over 200 departments, over 9 floors, and 2 basement floors. There was also a restaurant on the 10th floor. And as you recall, Bamberg & Co. took up 1 city block, which is an enormous amount of land to have a department store on. Unfortunately, in June of 1929, Bamberger's was purchased by R.H. Macy, which is still in existence today, but they kept the name for the flagship store in Newark, New Jersey as Bamberger's. Over the years, Macy continued to purchase the multiple Bamberg & Co. retail department stores and change those to Macy's. In 1986, the remaining store in New York, New Jersey was renamed to Macy's. Today, it is now a telecommunications department store, and it's more of a museum at this point in time. If you guys have any questions, please drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. You could find my tag at the end of the movie. Not the movie, but the end of this video. Feel free to follow me. That's where you'll see a lot of the clips that I show of upcoming videos. I can't wait to take you guys through this journey with me. This will be my first evening wear dinner jacket tuxedo. I'm just gonna use that word interchangeably. And I can't wait until I have all the pieces so I can finally have a proper classic men's wardrobe. Guys, I appreciate your audience, and I'll catch you next time.